And this today's session will see about what is cloud computing and what is Salesforce.com. The best example for cloud technology is the Google platform. The Google platform is a 100% cloud application. If you see our Google platform, where it has a big memory and a huge infrastructure, and it's its own language, Google App Engine. And using this Google App Engine, they developed an application, a Gmail application. And this Gmail application is accessing by a number of IDs. Thousands of IDs are accessing this application. A number of millions IDs are accessing by the Gmail application. We access the Gmail application, all these IDs. While accessing these IDs, we are not installing any software and we are not updating any version, and we don't have any problem with security or any backup. We don't have problem with performance also. So while using our Gmail software, so we don't have any software installation, no version updates, no security problems and backup performance. So providing all these services without any installation, without any updates, and this technology is called the cloud computing. The cloud computing is nothing but no installation, no version updates, providing security, backup, performance by single vendor. We call this a cloud computing technology. We have the Amazon cloud, where they provide only memory and infrastructure. That is called IaaS, infrastructure as a service. We have Microsoft cloud, which has its memory and which has infrastructure is there, and their own language, C# language, for developing cloud applications. This Google Cloud has two areas, PaaS, IaaS and IaaS. Platform as a service means this is providing a language and giving a memory, its own database, its own infrastructure. So this is a platform. Google has its own platform for developing an applications under Google platform or Google products. It's an IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So where we provide memory and servers. Whatever software developed through cloud technology is called as a SaaS, software as a service. Is whatever software developed under cloud technology is called a software as a service. Now if you observe, there is another cloud, Force cloud. This Force cloud also same. It has its huge memory, its own infrastructure, and it has its own language, Visual Force and Apex language, its own database.com. So Force people develop their own languages, Visual Force and Apex language. Using these two languages, they developed a software, a Salesforce.com. So Salesforce.com is a software which is a CRM domain software. It is for any industry people or any IT industry, any company, as automobile, banking, insurance, a mid-level or high business people. You require to go to the business, to improve your growth in the business, you require a CRM software. What's the CRM software deals? A CRM software deals about marketing, sales and service. That is how to get a customer. Once I get a customer, how to provide service to that customer, and what is the profit from that customer. That's a sales operation. So these three operations, marketing, sales and service, these three areas we call as a CRM domain software. In the marketing, any industry of a small Samsung company is there, or a big company, Polo company is there. They want they want their IT infrastructure in their stores. Samsung has some 1,000 stores showroom. In this showroom, you require a user ID, a Samsung ID, where you can access the data, the customer's data, products data, maintenance of this. So 1,000 stores means I require 1,000 installations, 1,000 version updates, maintenance their memory, maintains their infrastructure. Whenever application changes, we need to update all that. This has to be done. And for all this about Samsung store, they have to do some CRM information. CRM means how to get a customer related software required. If there is no IT software, what happens? We used to do manual work. Manually you have to implement the software. You need to do paperwork. When IT industry came, the advantage of IT is what? Accuracy and data analysis. I can analyze the data immediately. I can analyze the data and can respond. But we have number of CRM softwares are there. We have SAP CRM, Oracle CRM, Siebel. All these CRM softwares are non-cloud technologies. Non-cloud means I need to install the software. I need to maintain the memory servers. But this our force.com is what? Salesforce.com is an. Salesforce.com is an 100% cloud technology. This where the force is one a platform. A platform is a cloud is nothing but a memory, servers and language infrastructure. They are providing under one area. They are providing a language and the software has been Salesforce.com, which we customize this software Salesforce.com and give to the customer. We customize the Salesforce.com and deliver to the clients. If you compare here cloud and non-cloud technologies, see here the non-cloud technologies and cloud technologies. Non-cloud technologies, for example, we require a Samsung company. For them, I need to develop a project for this. So to develop the project for Samsung with 100 stores, I require 20 resources and I need to sit for 1 year. Once I develop an application, I require a memory, I require servers to execute that application from different locations. I need to maintain security, backup, performance, all has to be maintained. When I go for non-cloud technologies. When you go for cloud technologies, I don't require all this. Force.com cloud technologies. To develop an application, I don't need to sit for 20 resources for 1 year. I don't require 20 resources. With 4 resources, I'll customize the 4. The 4 resources will customize that application and deliver within 2 months. I don't need to sit for 1 year. So that means less development time. Since there is already an application is there, Salesforce application, which has more than 16,000 plus programs are existing, which is common to all types of company. Any clients can access this my application. Any client can access my Salesforce.com software and start using it with just a customization or existing application, start using it. I don't need to do again from scratch all the application for the client requirement. So for that it is less development comes here. And they are providing all the services. All services what? Providing memory, the servers, security, performance, all they are providing. Giving all these services on rental basis. They provide all these services on rental basis by paying some $5 monthly. So how much I need to spend? The Samsung of 100 stores means I don't require lakhs of rupees, millions of rupees. That's 100 stores means you pay 100 stores means 100 user IDs and pay some $5. So $500 into some rupees. So it's very less expenditure to maintain that company. So in world only 40% companies are implemented IT infrastructure. 60% are not using IT infrastructure. The reason is 60% companies not using IT infrastructure. The reason is less expenditure. I cannot maintain more investment and expenditure maintenance all this. For that reason, the mid-level low business people are not using IT infrastructure. If you observe that Before main 2000 there were mainframes where 1 lakh jobs were there. Next we came with a web technology, Java, .NET, like this. It's a web technology. The people interested to go for web based. So all companies started web based. But the problem again, web based, what happened? Again I need to maintain these servers. I need to maintain server security, all that has to be maintained. Individually, the client itself has to maintain all these services. Any industry people, if I require web-based technology, means they themselves, individually the client itself has to maintain the servers, infrastructure and security. Then it came with a 5 to 10, that was an ERP technology, where companies has to communicate with the different departments, where different modules are there. There also again infrastructure maintenance only the problem. From 11 to till date we are using the cloud technology, where the huge demand for the customers with less expenditure maintenance, less development. The first one is less development. I am delivering the product within less time. I don't invest more money there, and every month, every year I don't need to maintain any huge money. So less maintenance comes here. That says Salesforce is what? It's a common application for all any industry people, which is in a CRM domain relating to marketing, sales and service screens. Their built-in screens are there, which developed in Visual Force, a front-end software. Apex is a business logic programming language, and database their own database. Force.com is using their own database for storing their data in this database. And all these clients, if any clients need to access Salesforce, means they require only internet. So this is only a clients require only, it's only require an internet connection. Through internet connection we access our application. They don't install any software and version updates and start using the Salesforce.com. Good point. So what we learn in our Salesforce means we have the Salesforce admin, the customization, the configuration. The customization means whatever the standard screens are there, marketing screen, sales screen, service related screens, that we'll discuss here in the customization, which takes 10 hours class. The configuration, maintaining security, data management, reports, testing, all it comes 10 hours. So the administration, where it's a 0% code, we don't require any program knowledge there, and start using the Salesforce application, deliver within less time, and I can give to the client. So to learn that takes 1 month, and 5 hours will take a cloud basics class. So what is an application, what is a database, what is a field? For that we'll see a small project. Let's see the warehouse application project. Warehouse project will do this. Then we'll go for admin, and we have the development project. That's some clients say that most of the time the 70% our project will be on administration only. The remaining 30-40% will be in the development. Some clients say that there is no additional new changes required in the Salesforce, which are not available in Salesforce. New changes required which are currently not available. Then go for a development by learning Visual Force and Apex. So Visual Force is a front-end program which takes some 5 hours. Now, and this Apex I am taking to 15 hours. And before that, going to development part, we require the programming knowledge. So we'll go for OOPS concepts. So we'll discuss OOPS concepts. If you don't know the OOPS concepts, from basics, what is a variable to advanced level, we'll discuss in the OOPS concepts. So we require total a 50 hours class in the Salesforce admin and the development part, where we are learning a CRM domain software developed by Force company. The people thinks about the career, what happens to Salesforce implementation. See, all number of companies which are using an like Salesforce that before CWell, SAP, Oracle, all these companies are moving to Salesforce.com. All clients are moving. Why? With the maintenance only. In US, 80% in US are using Salesforce.com. And that's called the admin, the development, and we have the integration. That means a migration, you can say. My data is in SAP. How to convert that SAP data to Salesforce.com. And we have the openings for both admin and the development. Some people say that we have some IT and non-IT experience people. Previous experience what you are having, the development, any IT. Okay, that's developments, any IT people will come. Some have some BPO, some CRM knowledge or sales knowledge. This people go for administration. And some say the 3+ years of experience means you need put like 2+ in Java testing mainframes like that. The 1+ in Salesforce.com. And we should not show Salesforce from 2012 and I was in 2000 from 2012 onwards in Salesforce, like that we cannot say it. So we started the Salesforce project from 2012 onwards only. Before that, very less companies were using Salesforce.com. Why means when from 2010 there was a huge growth in the internet. As there is a growth in internet, what happens? A number of clients increased using the Salesforce. The problem is in cloud technology we require internet compulsory. There is not. So we cannot access our data, our application, our memory, nothing cannot be accessed. So now we have no problem with internet problem. So I can access from anywhere my application. So that's the reason we started our projects from 2011 onwards only. So we have 3+ years, 7 years experience. If you have 7+ years, the different. 7+, if you have 7+ year experience means you need to show something like 5+ like a TL in any TL in any technology, and 2+ in Salesforce.com. For 7 years, we have more package we are getting for in India itself. We have openings for freshers as well as experienced people. The freshers, when you are getting means earlier last year there was no openings for freshers. The reason is when the project starts initially we recruit TLs and managers only. Last year there was all recruited for TLs and managers to go to the client place, take the requirements and start using it. Now we are recruitment for freshers. Now we have the recruitment for managers also. The point. So we learned the CRM domain project on cloud technology, where the cloud is nothing but a platform. It's an environment. It is only an environment. Under that environment, the software is existing, a memory is existing, and servers and all are existing. We access this environment. The cloud means accessing this environment by different clients, by different number of developers using through internet only. And these 4 people currently develop which domain? First they developed on CRM domain software. Actually they started what? They thought that we release on different domains, but finally they realized that first we need to be on CRM domain so that client will be satisfied with the CRM domain. We have the good revenue. Next time again they are releasing on HR domain. HR domain is the same on cloud technology. If Samsung company is using now CRM, which was an SAP CRM, now I am using Salesforce CRM, so good revenue is there. So next time when they release HRForce.com, same HRForce which was in PeopleSoft, now we are using Salesforce.com. Getting? So any doubts here? So we discuss on the CRM domain. We have the admin and the development part. So even though you don't have any programming knowledge, we discuss all the without none. Even though don't have any programming, no problem. We'll discuss from scratch. Any doubts, Ravi? Yes. Please let me know. Any doubts?
Hello.
Yes.
Um, Uday here.
Yes.
Basically, I wanted to have a clarification. If, as you said, IT and non-IT.
Yes.
See, the person who doesn't have any knowledge on programming side,
That's a development
who
part.
got only,
Program knowledge, no problem. Now here, when you go for an IT experience, more IT experience people. Uday, what's your ID? So that I'll unmute that others. I'll make.
UK.
I'll UK. Okay. I'll mute others. Yeah.
As I had got 13 plus years experience in sales,
Okay.
core sales,
Okay.
and
Code sales.
do not have any, yeah,
Then you need
IT products.
IT products, sales IT products. Okay.
Yeah, like, selling Microsoft Office.
The Salesforce customization part. Configuration which is existing screens which are available in Salesforce that we need to customize it. So before doing this customization, we are doing a small application, small project, that is a warehouse application, mobile store application, how the stock, how we need to maintain a stocks, how a customer comes, and how we purchase the products. That's a small application we'll do. Then we'll do the Salesforce application. The first 5 classes we'll be doing on this area. That's a mobile store application, which nothing like merchandise. This merchandise is what a table. In the Salesforce terminology, we call it an object. So merchandise table which holds what are the product names, what are the product price, that inventory, all these details will be maintained in merchandise. The table contains what? Product name. These are the fields. Field label, field name, and field type. What is its type? And then you are entering the value. Samsung. What is the price? What is the description and the inventory? The product name, price, description, inventory. This is one table. What table? This deals about merchandise. So merchandise is in a small table maintaining all the products information for mobile store application. So we are developing a custom application for this. There's an invoice table. This is about the customer. The invoice is a table name, tab name, and the object name. So every object custom tabs, the custom tables will have underscore underscore C. Whatever I give name, it stores internally with underscore underscore C. And here name, the address, the phone, and email address. So what are the details? These are all the records. Then we have line item table. This line item table, this whenever customer purchase any product, we call this a line item. The line item contain number, name, the price, quantity, and the amount. The line item, when this is also in a custom table, we are creating 3 custom tables for developing a small application, a warehouse application. Is it? So here you have the products, whatever products coming to the store, and then what are the customer details, and then we have the line items. This line item deals about when you purchase any product, that's all comes the line items. So now we'll do the small application, that's a project, a mobile store project. Then we'll do the objects. This is a table. So every table in Salesforce, and every table is nothing but where you store the data. Every table has one field, words field, and name field is there. There's a name field, it's a mandatory field. And every objects that's in every table will have underscore underscore C. And every field also name shall be C underscore underscore underscore. Whatever name you give, it stores with underscore C like that. Get the point? So now we'll do a small application here. To do this application, We'll go to developer.force.com. So you need to go to this ID where I can create a trial version ID. Unlimited days trial version I can create. Earlier it was 30 days login.force.com, but when you go for developerforce.com, press DE login. Let's press DE login and developerforce.com. DE login. I'm creating an ID. So I'm creating Salesforce ID. Sign up for free where you can create an ID. Sign up. So this is an ID. So for this ID you create some, that's my box. I can give any name. Email ID. To this email ID I'll get the password. So this all jobs at gmail.com. SFDC alljobs at gmail.com is email ID. To this email ID something the postal code, the username. So any username, the username should be an email structure. Whenever you create any username, the email should email format. So I'm creating my box 1224 67 at abc.com. So I'm creating a username Salesforce ID, a trial version ID. I can access all the objects, and this I'll get the password to this email ID. To this SFDC all jobs email ID I'll get the password. So this is our ID. Sign me up. So an ID 67E is created. Now go to, so I'm in Mozilla. Go to so log out this. Go to some Gmail. I require the password to our email ID. So I created what? An ID is been created to our to SFDC all jobs. You'll get a password. This is our email ID SFDC all jobs. Any email ID we can give. You can give your personal email ID and Salesforce ID also your personal ID. Login my box 1224 and then sign in. So we'll have Salesforce login confirmation ID. Click on this ID. We'll have the URL. Click on this URL. So to generate the password. So this is Salesforce login confirmation. Here I getting the password. So give some password. My box 1224. My box 1224. My box 1224. My box save. So you are able to log in. So when you log out, so you can log out. So anyone can access this ID and password. Let's log out. Let's log in from anywhere. So we can log in from anywhere. From your system also you can log in. developer.force.com DE login. So give our ID. My box 1224. Our ID is 67E at abc.com. Give my box 1224. Then press login. One two two four. What's our ID we created? 67. E at abc.com. This is our ID. My box 1224. So I log into Salesforce. So no thanks, I don't want mobile verification. So this is our application, the Salesforce application, where the standard screens are there. The campaigning screen. And click new. This is standard fields. In the campaigning table, accounts table. This is also standard application. Account means when a customer comes, what details we need to enter. We customize this application and we deliver to the client. Customization means I don't want the field. For example, SAC code, fax number I don't want in my screen. Just go to the account screen, edit layout, and if you don't want whichever fields I don't want, go to edit layout. Whatever fields I don't want to display, SAC code, remove that. Fax I don't want. Go there and click save. And screen has been customized. Whichever fields I want to add a new field. Just add this field. Go to view fields. I want to create my own field in my account table. Custom fields. Which type of field I require? A pick list type, a drop down type. Pick list. Next. Like test field. I want to create some qualification. Then sort these values. It's very easy to create field. In the front end, once I do in the front end, I turn it applicable to the database. Now click save. Now go to accounts field, then accounts tab, click new. Field is created. Whatever new fields, whatever to do validations, any customization, it's very easy in Salesforce. I can deliver the product within less time. So now, as per our discussion, we need to create some small application. It's in a warehouse application. So we need to create a project, and then we need to create a tables, percentage table, invoice table, line items table that we need to create. For that, so to create an application, we go to setup. So I need to create an application means click on setup. So these are all the standard applications. Sales, marketing, site.com. These are all standard applications. And this horizontal, these are all tabs. When you click particular tab, each tab links to a table. table, whichever table, leads table, accounts table, contact, like this are all, these are all standard tables. Now we are creating our own application, warehouse application, where I am creating my custom tables. To get some knowledge about what is an object, what is a field, how the tables are communicated with each other, for that I am doing this project. Now I'll go for custom application setup. Go to create, click the create button. Now apps. Setup, go to create apps. So creating an application. So this are all standard applications. Salesforce, market. We cannot delete these standard applications. And we can create our custom. I'll click new. We have custom and console. The console is different. Will come later. Now creating for custom application. So next. What application we want? So I want to develop an application here. So I want to create a new application here. Mobile application. Mobile store application. So mobile store application. Click tab. So the label is what, how you want to display. So it accepts the spaces. So here how you want to display the mobile store application. And then the application name. While programming somewhere you need access, then we require the application name. The programming reference through that application we require name on. For display purpose we'll use the label, how you want to display. So for that we can use spaces. Click next. So what image you want to display? So we'll see the image later. Next. While creating an application, what tabs need to be accessed? So there are a number of standard tabs are there. Which tabs? So we have accounts, which are tabs you want, contacts, leads, add it. So for my application, we'll have these 3 tabs only. Next. So my application should be visible to which users? The security that is asking. Who can access my application? It's a security concept, very easy, you can maintain security here. Okay, through profiles, there is a profiles concept. So now my application should be accessed by all types of users, all types of profiles. That is security will come after 2 weeks class, there will discuss about profile. Now it can be accessed by any type of user, say. Chain application is created. My application mobile store application is done. Click mobile store. Here we have accounts, contacts, leads, like this. So when you click accounts, which is the earlier tab, and click new. So we created earlier some custom field, and earlier I will delete it. I want to remove this, all the leads, all these tabs. So how we are done? We went to setup, go to setup. After creating an ID, go to setup, create apps, that's an application. Then they say our custom application, mobile store application. Select that mobile store, edit. Then what we need to do here? So I don't want remaining tabs. Select these tabs. Remove the tabs. So I don't want this tab. And save it. Okay, that's no tabs here. Now we'll create first object. What is our first object? Merchandise. The object table name is called the merchandise. So we'll create that merchandise. So how to create that table? So we'll go to setup, create. There is an object. See, object is nothing but a table. In Salesforce terminology, we'll call it an object as a table. Click on objects. Now click new custom object. Now I want to create an object. To create an object, click on new custom object, or I can go for through schema builder. I can create an object. So you can create new custom object through this. What is the object name? I want to give merchandise. Merchandise means the terminology is stock holdings, the stock details. The label is the table name. The plural label is how you want to display as a tab name here. How you want to display the tab name is called plural label. You can use merchandises. And during programming, what name you have to use? That's called object name. During programming, I require the object name is the merchandise. The display name is merchandise. Display name is merchandise. The plural label is the tab. What is the tab name you require? And this. So we require the labels here three. One is table name, the plural label, and we have the object name. So here the object name, it starts with underscore underscore C here. Once you click save, it will save with underscore C. And when you create any table, one standard field is there. What is that? Name field. So every object has one field is name field. That's the standard field, name field. I can use that name field anything. Data type also text type or which type. That's in merchandise, tab name, the object name. And one more field, what? The merchandise name. You can use like product name. The text. So one field I'm creating a name field. That's a text type. And click save. So now our object is done. Merchandise, tab, and the API name. That's a programming name. And one field we created, the name field. Which type it is? A text type. And how the label name is product name. During display, it displays the name as which name? The product name. It's a name tag. I require remaining fields also. What are other fields? The price, description, inventory, like that. So I require the price. So price, click on new. I want to create my custom field. So I want to create my own custom fields. So how to create my custom fields means name, then you require custom fields and relation. I want to create remaining fields. Click new. The price is which type? These are all data types, auto number, formula, MD. Now here that's a number type. Click number. It's a number data type. And click next. Which type? Now we are doing the field label. Product price. Length is some six characters. And internally starts with name as product price. So display name is price. If your name how you want to use, I can use price, no problem. Display it displays product price, but in programming you can use price underscore C. Next. This field need to be accessed by all types of users, so visible to all types of users. Next. Now this field should be available in my layout, merchandise layout. Save and new. I want to create one more field like inventory field I want to create. So save and new. Which type of field? One more field, a number type. Create number type. Next. We require inventory field. Click inventory. It is some characters. Next. So visible by all types of users profiles. Click save. Once you click save, here see we have created two custom fields, one name, standard field name field, an inventory field, and product price. Two custom fields has been done. So I created a table, a merchandise table. Now we created three fields. Next step is I want to create a tab. So once I create a tab links to this merchandise object. Then I can give the values. Once I create a tab, this tab links to our merchandise table. Then we'll provide the values. Go to tabs. So first step we have done application. Second step we created a table. And third step I am creating a tab. Click this tab. A new custom tab. Now I am creating my own tab. Click new. So I want to create a tab. This tab links to which table? A merchandise table. So click this merchandise table. So what color we require? Yes, color you require. Press next. Next. So my tab, I am creating a tab. This tab should be visible to which type of applications? Web mobile store, sales application, site application. So whatever tab I am creating, this tab should be visible to all types of applications. Okay, include that. Save. Now see our object is done. Merchandise tab. Click merchandise tab. When you click new, three fields were done. Name, like again Nokia. Price, sorry. So Nokia. If click edit, you can edit that. Nokia price 25k. Inventory, that is stock. How much stock is coming to our project? The mobile store project. So Nokia product I'm getting 100 stock. Save it. I want to give one more record. Click merchandise tab. This tab links to a merchandise table. This is our merchandise table which has product name. Your price and inventory also is there. So for that, so here's shortcut. Go to edit columns. I want to display the remaining columns and go for edit columns. What I require? Price. What fields you require, that we can add it for display. Inventory. In every record, when you save, a unique record ID is generated. Save it. Yep. Name, price, inventory, stock. Again click on merchandise. Click new record. See, this is a Salesforce 14 release. 2014. Every quarterly they release a new version. That's a winter version. This is a winter 2013 to 2014. To that it is a winter version. So click on merchandise tab and click new. One more product. Samsung. Price 35k. 50 stock. Save. Save means it saves. Save a new. Whether you want to create one more record. Save a new. On price. Click save. So this is a merchandise table, a custom table with some fields: product name, price, inventory. A record ID is generated automatically. See here at the URL, a record ID is generated. When you click save, at the URL it changes the URL. A record ID is generated. It's a unique record under our ID or my box. So we can change our ID. It's my settings. It's personal. Our ID is anyone can access this ID. You can access from your mobile or from your laptop or desktops, anywhere you require internet only. So personal information. This our ID is my box 1224_67e at abc.com. The password is mybox1224. Just refresh. This is our ID ABC. So you can access from your system also. Go to developer.force.com. You'll have ap1 salesforce.com. ap1 means Asia Pacific server. It belongs to from Singapore server. Connects to Singapore server and give an ID abc.com. So this an ID is created, so you can access from your system and create an application. So how we create it? We went to setup, go to create, that's apps. So we need to remove only the starting step. Remaining steps all it comes automatically with press next. That's why you press next 2 times, means that is security. Who has to access, which profiles, which users has to access, that it's giving. So will come security after 2 weeks, that's one. So create an application, a new application. Yes, I given a new application. While creating an application, see the label, name. This application should be contains what tabs. So currently I created my custom tab, that is included. If any other tabs require, you can include other tabs. Click add and click save. New application is done. Then once an application is done, then we create an object. Created object how? Through setup, create an objects. Went to objects, new custom object. So it's a merchandise object. So you can merchandise underscore C. What are the custom fields? A name field, price, inventory. These are all custom. I want any other field. If you want another field, click new. I want create custom field. A product description I require. So product description I can include the text type, a text area. More number of lines, go for text area. I can give product description field. Product description, what name you want to access this description. Next. So visible to all types of profiles. Next. Now this field should be available in my layout and save. So now when you go click on merchandise and click new, a new field is a new field. That's a description field. So that's new field you require. Inventory 20 iPhone. And click save. It's a text area type. Save. When you click on merchandise tab, you have name, price, inventory. We missed again price. So how will get the description field? Go to this shortcut, edit columns. Go to shortcut, edit columns. And if you don't want record ID, remove it. On description, include the description, save it. The iPhone part. If you want any description for any Samsung, click Samsung, edit, Samsung, Galaxy product, save it. Just save, I can edit the record. So we'll similarly tomorrow in the next class also we'll create the remaining same. We'll create object. Which object? Invoice object. We'll create line items object, how it looks, and we'll create some. So today we done application, how to create object, how to create fields, how to create tab. We'll see some relations between, what are the relations between these tabs, how the data is transferred from one object to another object. That all we'll discuss. So tomorrow also we'll create this custom tables, invoice table, line items table, and see how we'll change the layouts. Then we'll see the relationships. So any doubts here? Any doubts? So we are creating a small application here just to get a knowledge about before customizing the Salesforce. Before customizing the Salesforce standard application, we are modifying. So we are creating a small application for just 5 classes. Then onwards we'll go for Salesforce application. Yeah. That's good.